What are you doing? Hi. She's like, love me. Love me. Oh, get it. Okay, get down. You're interfering with things. Hello, people. This is Taymus. I just realized my webcam is way back over there. But I'm actually in the shot very well, so I'm not going to mess with it. So, some of you, maybe not a whole lot, but one or two of you, at least, may have heard me say that I am going to do an anime review. One starting with Oren High School Host Club. So, this is actually not the review for that, but this is me telling you how I'm going to review it. Starting with these 5 areas: story, characters, sound, animation, and my own personal enjoyment. This grading system will be from rating on points, essentially, going from 1 to 10. That means 2 points per area, meaning that if one area gets both points, it means it nailed it. If it got half a point or less, means it kind of bombed that area. In terms of the official grading, if it's anywhere between 1 and 3, it's essentially a menace to life, as which the show is horrible. At least very much so in my opinion. Granted, if it gets that low, chances are I'm not the only one who doesn't like it. If it's a 4, not totally worth it unless what I have told you in a review has sparked your interest somehow, but for me, not really worth it unless it truly sparks your interest. 5 is basically average. Could go either way. Like, the anime itself is good in some areas, but for me, it was just bleh. Like, not that bad, but not very good either, unless your tastes permit you to really like the show. Kind of like what I said for number 4. Number 6 is essentially worth checking out if you are interested in what I've said in a review. 6 means that it is a fairly good, slightly above average show, but still may lack in some aspects. 7 is getting up into the buy it range. Like, if you like it, and if I like it, I'm gonna put it on my shelf. And you should check it out. It's not just a 6, like if you check it out if you want to. 7 is you should at least consider watching, or at least looking into this show. And 8 to 9 is a definite buy it from me, and is a pretty good must-watch show. This would be shows kind of like, what's a good thing? First thing that pops in my head is Attack on Titan. You should see that. If something this high rating is this high rating, it's definitely meaningful, and you should really watch at least the first couple of episodes. A 10 is pretty self-explanatory. It's a freaking masterpiece, and you can't say you love anime if you have not at least heard or at least seen part of this show. And if it is a 10, chances are I'm not the only one who freaking loves it, and the entire world will most likely think this is a masterpiece as well. So that is essentially how I will be doing things, and essentially what I mean by these numbers. Some anime will be worse off than others. I'm not gonna lie. There are some types of anime that I will just downright refuse to watch. What were the names for those? Yaoi and Yui? I don't think Yui's right, but the two versions of that. I have nothing against Tai. I have nothing against the anime itself. It's just personal preference, and frankly, I just really don't like seeing that kind of stuff. Any of the big three, most likely not gonna watch those. They would take way too much time to watch. Everyone knows about them, so you could ask just about everyone else. So, go ask everyone else, not me. And I'm gonna try and stay away from shows with a lot of fan service. If there is a anime show that you really want me to watch and review, just keep in mind of that. Now, if you really want me to see this show, I will at least check it out and see if I can stand to watch it so I can review it for you. That is basically my criteria on it. I don't mean to be a stick in the mud, but it really just personal preference, and a lot of like fan service stuff I'm just really don't like to watch. I did start watching High School of the Dead only because everyone I've heard from on YouTube anyway has said that if the fan service was even just cut in half, it would have been 10 times better. That's the only reason I started watching it. I got as far as episode 1. So if there is a show like that, and I also plan on reviewing anime movies, and maybe to a certain degree regular movies as well, like Transformers Age of Extinction, How to Train Your Dragon 2, maybe when it finally comes out, Guardians of the Galaxy, other movies like that, I might get into reviewing as well, but it's mainly just going to be anime stuff from this point forward until I convince myself to do it otherwise. That is my cat in my background. Hello, Tai. Anywho, that is my spiel. There's not much else I got to say, and if I do have something more to say, chances are I'll just put it in the description. So you guys have good time doing whatever it is you're doing at whatever time of day you're doing it, and whenever you're doing it. I shall see you guys later, and for future reference, if you did not hear me say it earlier and you're just skimming this video, I will be first reviewing over in High School Host Club. In that case, that is all I have to say. Tai apparently wants to say goodbye. Goodbye, Tai. Meow. And I shall leave you guys on that note. I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace out, people. Happy watching.